Hey guys, what's going on out there? This is Wolfthorn Gaming, and thank you so much for coming to by my channel and clicking on one of my videos. Today is a special commentary that's something that's been bothering me for a while that I wanted to get off my chest and talk about, and that is the aspect of pay to win. It is something that you may or may not have heard before, but in the world of gaming, it sure has reared its ugly head on multiple occasions. The days of grinding countless hours for gold to get overpowered weapons for your character in your favorite MMO can be a distant memory by breaking out your wallet and getting that gold instantly. Can't beat a level in Candy Crush? Spend $20 to get power-ups and boom, you win. In this video, however, I'm going to talk about the way to spend money in Black Ops 3 to speed up the grind for crypto keys, the new weapons, and my opinion on whether or not it has become pay to win. The short answer, no, it hasn't. But as with any argument, you need evidence to support your case, so I'll give you my thoughts. The first thing I want to talk about is pure and unadulterated skill that people can gain just by playing the game, and why I feel like that would always beat any new weapon or any sort of pay-to-win aspect that anyone can put into a game. So let me give you a scenario. Let's say that somebody who has never played first-person shooter games before decides to buy Black Ops 3. They get on, they play for a few days, and then they see the message one day. Buy new weapons in black market, the MX Garand or crossbow. Come by and check it out. Spend crypto keys or points, whatever. And by some miracle, you know those 200 COD points that everybody got for free in the beginning? Now let's say he were to use those and pull one of the newest weapons in the game, one of the ones that people are calling overpowered and what have you. And are you going to tell me that just because this guy got the crossbow, or the Marshall 16, or the Brass Knuckles, or whatever gun it is, that you will never beat them in a game? It's possible, but it's highly unlikely. I mean, I've played against some godly players, and I don't really think that a sword, or the Marshall 16, or the Garand is really going to stop them from destroying that new player who doesn't know the maps, or has no experience with first-person shooter games, or what have you. Like, he's what we like to call a casual in the gaming community. I mean, it just really doesn't seem like that's going to matter too much. In my opinion, I feel like for it to truly be pay to win, for it to be a reality, there has to be some kind of guarantee that you would win a gunfight, the raid, the boss, the level, or whatever you do, or whatever you're playing in that context. And so far in Black Ops 3, I haven't seen that. I've been against people that have the new weapons, and I haven't had a problem. I've managed to find a way around it and beat them, sure, with a little bit of frustration, but I am open-minded, so I know that this could change. It's not a steadfast reality that, there is no pay to win in Black Ops 3. It will never be like that, blah, blah, blah. It's possible. Especially since Activision sees it's working by people buying crypto keys constantly, $200, $300 at a time and all that. I mean, they see the sales. Trust me, they know what's working and what's not. And if it gets people to stay on their game, or it gets people to break out more of their cold hard cash, trust me, they will keep doing it. But as of right now, that's one reason why I don't think Black Ops 3 is quite pay to win yet, and that would be the skill. Okay, so the next reason I want to talk about is that you can still grind for keys and burn duplicates and overall things that will make the grind a little bit easier, and you won't really have to spend money to get them. Sure, it will take a lot longer, but if you truly enjoy the game, it won't feel like a grind. The expression, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life, comes to mind. Advanced Warfare was a game that many people didn't like. I happened to do pretty well at it, despite the RNG and the BO3 speakeasy spam, and so many things that we saw that frustrated us with that. After the Black Ops 3 beta, shortly before the game's release, I finally got the AK-47 that was added to Advanced Warfare. It was terrible. I never opened a supply drop for money in that game. I only got them by leveling up and doing all that. And when I finally got it in an advanced supply drop, I'll admit, it was awesome. But it didn't guarantee my victory all the time. The point is that I got it without spending a dime. And you could too in Black Ops 3. I've known people that have opened the new weapons, they have gotten 2 or 3 of them in a common drop. In the meantime, use the excuse for not getting new weapons to save up keys and get better with the guns that have been available in the game since launch. Or you could find me in a lobby and kill me and steal the new Garand that I just found. Anyway, guys, the final reason that I wanted to talk about, and probably the worst one, is everybody's favorite, RNG. Now, another term you guys may or may not have heard of before, or you don't really know what it means, I'll explain it. It stands for random number generator, and from a programmer standpoint, which I'm studying in school, it's a way to make random events or implement random events happening in a game or anything of that nature. So let's say that you open a, like in the supply drops code, there is a thing. So it's like if the number is 1, 3, or 5, then you get a sword, crossbow, etc. Now, to be fair to them, let's say there's 1,000 items that you can get out of supply drops, which we all know is probably a little bit more than that, or maybe less. I have no clue. So if there's like 3 chances to get a weapon, that means that there's another 997 possibilities for you to get in those supply drops. I mean, that is insane. So if like number like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words like dust camo, hallucination, everything that you guys have probably gotten multiple times over and over again, you'd have a better chance of going to Las Vegas and winning the jackpot. I mean, if you wanted to gamble. But as long as the new weapons are trapped behind this wall, there is no way that it could be pay to win, because you can only pay to increase the quantity of chances to get new items, not to actually get them. Would people say it's pay to win if you could buy them outright? Maybe, but at least anyone could buy it, with no restrictions. So all in all, guys, between ridiculous odds, the general player skill you have just by, gaming and playing the game in general, and being able to grind for supply drops, I don't think Black Ops 3 is pay to win. To wrap it up, though, I do not agree with supply drops, and I do not think they should be in our game. It's just another scheme to take your money, and it's unfortunate that for the ones who spend $500 on COD points show Activision that it's working, and we will probably see them return in the next Call of Duty. The only thing the devs did wrong was program the RNG and the odds, so let's not hate those guys. Let's fight back and not buy these supply drops with COD points, and show everyone that we don't need new weapons and reskins to dominate the lobbies and still have fun playing. Microtransactions, season passes, DLCs are all things that we have to learn to live with now. And while I miss buying a game for the N64, PS1, PlayStation 2, whatever, Dreamcast, and getting the full experience with the first time, the one-time purchase, and no possible pay-to-win aspect that could be implemented, in the end, I know I still have a choice, and I choose to just say no and keep my money where it belongs, in my bank account and in my pockets. So thank you so much for listening, guys, and watching this good gameplay that I managed to pull off with the MX Garand. I will definitely be doing a, not a supply drop opening. Wow, yeah, see, I got those supply drops on my mind now. It's hard to get rid of it. No, I will be doing a best class setup for the MX Garand, which I happen to have found in the supply drop the other night, and that was for crypto keys also, because I refuse to spend money on them. And also the Marshall 16, which I had found last night, which was epic. So they're both pretty good guns, and I don't agree with them being pay to win, but I still want to do best class setups for you guys. So be on the lookout for that, and just to keep in mind, I showed a losing gameplay on purpose to kind of tie into the whole not pay to win aspect. But I will see you next time. Take care and peace.